What's up, family? What's up, family? What's up, family? Listen, I want to show you guys today very quickly how to be able to send certified mail off completely free so that you guys can alleviate the cost. If you guys are in the credit repair industry and you guys have clients and you guys are sending off letters and it's costing your clients and they cannot pay for it, listen, I'm going to give you guys this method for you guys to be able to implement as soon as possible for you guys to be able to alleviate that cost completely free, okay? And you guys are also going to be able to check the tracking and the certified mail. So if you guys know what certified mail is, you track the delivery, and you can also from now, you can actually do it from the comfort of your home. I'm going to show you guys on my phone. This is exactly how I go to the USPS Postal Service. I go to right to their app. I download the app. I hit track. And if you guys can see, it'll pull up in a minute. I have all of these right here and it checks the tracking, okay? So then you guys can see exactly where you're sending things off to. Now, as you guys can see, all the green has been received and they all have green return receipts. And that's where you guys will be receiving your green return receipts back in the mail, signed at the top and dated, okay? So you guys are going to need this as evidence when you guys are fighting any type of litigation, whether it's arbitration or small claims court. These would definitely be the thing that helps you guys win you guys' case, okay? Because you've put the company on notice. Now, the things that you guys are going to need to go ahead and get this started is you guys need to walk into the USPS Postal Service, go get you some green return receipts, okay? They're completely free. You don't have to pay for it at all. Or you guys can order it on their website, USPS.com/shipping, I think it is. You guys can go order about 100 of them to you guys' address, completely free, okay? You guys also are going to need certified mail receipts, okay? The next thing that you guys are going to need is you guys are going to need the postage stamps, okay? So in order to get these, there's going to be a PSD that I'll drop down below for you guys. If you guys want to be able to do this yourself from the comfort of your home, you guys can actually use the PSD and be able to go on Photoshop or Acrobat and be able to upload it and print it out. And I'll give you guys a step-by-step video on that. Comment down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and also share this video so that other people can be aware of their rights and what they can be able to do, okay? So let's jump in. The next thing that you guys are going to need is you guys can do this with white envelopes, regular white envelopes, or you guys can do it with big envelopes, just like this. These are at Walmart for like $5, 25 of them, okay? So if you know that you've been sending disputes off and you have not been receiving responses, sometimes the yellow manila envelopes usually get a better response time, and it also helps you guys because a company doesn't think you're just a random person sending in a letter that you don't know what it is, okay? So it's always better for me to just send it in the yellow envelopes and manila envelopes. Now, let's jump into that. The first thing that you guys are going to want to do, right? You guys are going to literally take this green return receipt, okay? In number 1 slot, you guys are going to put the company's name, the company XYZ company name, and you're going to put their address, okay? You're going to put their address right there. So XYZ, whatever the company's name is, then you guys are going to put the address, okay? If you guys can see it. Company's name, then the address, okay? Next thing, you guys want to take your manila envelope or your regular envelope. You guys are going to put your address. So your name, address, city, state, zip code, XYZ company, address, city, state, zip code. Okay, now I'm writing really fast, so you guys got to excuse my handwriting. I'm probably not going to be the best handwriting, but I'm just going fast, okay? So how you guys would normally do this, you would take your printed off letter, right? Once you get the printed off letter, you guys can shove it in the envelope, put it in the envelope just like that, seal it up. Once you guys seal it up, this is exactly how it's going to look. you guys are going to take this green return receipt, okay? Now, what I do to make sure that I keep records of everything that I'm sending off and I don't get confused, right? Because if you're in a credit repair business or you guys are in nature just helping your family and friends and things like that, repairing their credit or sending off any type of mail, I like to keep a track of this, so I make sure I fill out all of this information. So if I send off let's say one of my clients has a medical collection, right? I might put medical collection, who I'm sending it to. So if it's TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, I'm going to put that up here. But then I'm also going to put what I'm sending in, whether it's a late payment, whether it's a utilization, whatever. You guys can also put it in here. I always put the the date of whatever day that I send. I always put that right here in this box right here on the far side. I always put it in the box right here. Put the date. I always sign whoever's name. I put my name if I'm sending off for myself. If I'm sending off for a client, I'll put the client's name. And then I'll put the address of where I send it off to and the company's name so that I don't get confused on who I sent it to, okay? Because if you guys know, when you guys are going through rounds, you guys have to be very strategic about this, okay? If you're sending something to TransUnion, right, you want to also send your round 2 to the creditor, okay? You don't want to be sending all of this stuff off to different places, but you want to keep this track record so that you guys can prove in court that you guys have sent this off, they've received it, and they've chosen not to be, if they chose to be non-compliant, excuse me. Now, what you guys are going to do is take this green return receipt. Now, on the envelope that I actually wrote on, right? Not the envelope. The green return receipt that I wrote on, right? Underneath section 2, right? It's going to be some numbers right there. It's going to be a bit of a numbers right here. You're going to take this receipt on this top part. You guys can peel it off. It's going to be a top part just like this. You guys can peel it off. I've already peeled it off. It gives you the exact numbers of the tracking, okay? You guys can see the exact numbers of the tracking, okay? You're going to take this. You're going to put it directly above the number 2 and right under the barcode, okay? Directly under the 2, but over the barcode. Underneath the barcode. You're going to place it just like this. It's going to look something just like this, okay? Mine's a little crooked because I'm going fast, but it'll be all right. I'm not sending this off. And mine look perfect when I send it off. They definitely do look perfect. Here's an example for something that I'm doing for my client right now. One of my clients. This is an example of how it looks in the end. Okay. So this is exactly how it looks in the end when you're sending it off for a client. Okay. And I'll give you guys a breakdown of that too as well. On the back of here, right? On the back of these green return receipts, you're going to put your name, address, city, state, zip code. When you get to the zip code, you guys need to put open parentheses where the zip code is. So make sure you open and close parentheses. So make sure you guys put it inside the parentheses when you guys are sending it. It should look just like this. Name, address, city, state, zip code. Zip code should have parentheses, okay? Now, you're going to take this. Once you put your envelope inside of here, what you're going to now do is you guys are going to attach it to the bag. You're going to peel off these back. And it's going to look just like this, okay? Once you close, it's going to look just like this. Then you're going to take the top part right here, just like I showed you guys. You're going to take this top part. You can bend it. It's foldable. You guys can bend it back 2 times, then detach, rip it. You're going to you're going to put this on the letter. You're going to keep this part. If you guys made sure you guys signed and put all the information that you guys need to, this tracking number here at the top is the same tracking number that is on here, okay? So these two are the same exact numbers. This number and this number is the exact same. So this number and this number is the exact same. So I'll be able to track it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off right here because this is peelable. I'm going to bend it top. So I'm going to make sure it looks perfect. I'm going to line up the edges right there. And I'm going to make sure that It's not over that line right there. So that dotted line should be over the top, folded just like this. Then you guys are going to literally take your postage stamp. If you guys need to cut it, now the size for this is a little different and it can vary. You guys can actually go to like a Staples and pick up the Avery shipping labels and stuff like that, and you guys can be able to format it if you guys want to. I always get the biggest ones I can find because I do send this stuff off in multiple different types of letters, including manila envelopes and box, like other things that I need, you know. So I'm gonna cut it up. Because I'm sending it in a white envelope, I don't need it to actually be this big. Now, if I was sending it in a manila envelope, that would be a different story. And what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to take this, I'm going to attach this just as if. Now, I'm not cutting it perfect because I know I'm not sending this off, y'all, but you guys should be making sure yours does not overlap, okay? So it should not overlap this right here, okay? This should not overlap this. This should be all the way to the side. That's why you guys got to get the right size. It only like this right now because I'm literally using the white envelope and not the manila envelope. And I'm actually using I'm using a 4x6 instead of a 2x4, which it should be. So your shipping label should be 2x4. Or depending on how big you actually are printing out the postage stamps. So it all depends on these right here. All of these are sized already. If you guys go to like a Staples or whatever the case is, you guys can go pick these up. They're like $10, $5, right? It's like an Avery shipping labels. You can go to Walmart too, as a matter of fact, and you guys can go pick these up, okay? They're like literally like a few dollars. No big deal. You guys can get the smaller ones. If you guys are using just regular envelopes, if you're using bigger envelopes, definitely get the 4x6 so that you guys can cut evenly and make sure everything is right, okay? Then what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to go to you guys' app. You guys are going as like once you guys go to the postal service and you guys put it, you don't have to walk into the postal service and hand it to them. What you guys are going to do is you see the blue box on the outside of the postal service. You guys are going to literally walk to the blue box and put it in the blue box. OK, you're going to wait 24 to 48 hours. Within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to now, or if you guys want to do it in advance, you can too as well. If you go to the tracking app on your phone and download it or online, you guys can actually type in that tracking number. It's going to tell you if that tracking number has been submitted and already processed for shipping. OK, if it has not been, then check back within 48 hours. OK, if it has not been updated and things like that, they will not be updated the first 24 to 48 hours. OK, so make sure, remember what I'm saying. You will not get any updates for the first 24 to 48 hours because it's going through their process and they only pick up from those blue bins like I think 3 times a day. And if you miss those times through the day, then they're not processing it till the next day. OK, so that is how you guys quickly send off certified mail completely free. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. This does work for all 50 states. I've done it for clients that's been in Virginia. I've done it for clients that's been in Texas. I've done it for clients that's been in New York. OK, so this stuff literally is worldwide. Now, the only way you guys, I'm not going to say it's 100% guarantee, right? Because I've had some type of letters sometimes previously, like in the beginning of the year, I've actually had some letters that did not actually go through and I actually figured out the reason why. The reason why is because when you guys are putting this stuff together, make sure that you guys are not missing any pieces. Make sure that you guys got the same addresses for the company. Make sure you guys are using your address, okay? Make sure you guys are adding those parentheses at the end on the back of the green return receipt, just like this, okay? Make sure of that, because if you don't add those parentheses, chances are they could deny your request for you to be able to send that mail. I haven't had a problem with that, but I've heard somebody had a problem with that. So I want you guys to be aware of that, okay? This works in all 50 states. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.